to part 5 of Ninja Warriors, as we're going through stage 7 yet again, because I died in the last part. I'm choosing Ninja, and even though he may be slow, at least he's powerful enough, hopefully, to get me to halfway point of the stage, if not the checkpoint. So chances are, if I die, at least I will be at the checkpoint. And not have to completely start this entire mission all over again. Anyway, they're definitely pulling out all the stops here for this level. We're at the Troll Base, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's not technically called the Troll Base. I do believe it's Canada, if I am not mistaken. Or it could be Alaska, I don't know, it could be. It's a snow level. And if I know anything about beat-em-ups, snow levels are normally the hardest stages. Case in point for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. For the NES, because it didn't have a snow level in the arcade version. Damn those missiles. Let's hope I can get past this part. Anyway. Damn it! Now I block. These guys are so... And that's the thing about those ninja guys. Or the Wolverine guys, whatever the hell they are. Wait, did I just giant swing that robot? Yes, I did! Awesome! I made it blood stack. Anyway, the thing about those ninja guys that pisses me off, well, the little guys with the claws anyway, they're smaller than Ninja, and they're basically like, well, Knick-Knack from 007 GoldenEye. Which, in a way, since suck, because it was hard to reach that little bastard. Oh, and I should have got that. No, and I was close to losing that health, actually. I actually did get the health that I was about to say I should have got, but then again I realized, hey, I got the health anyway. But anyway, that health was almost close to disappearing. No, let me win. Don't you dare do that. Thank you. But yeah, those little ninja guys were just like not only Knick-Knack, but Oddjob. Yeah, Knick-Knack from Nightfire and Oddjob from GoldenEye 007. I hate it facing against Oddjob. If I wasn't Oddjob, then I hated facing Oddjob. Knick-Knack too. Knick-Knack could be very annoying. But anyway, remember those ninjas I was talking about that were changed into aliens? There they are. And I mentioned this in the last part, but these aliens used to be girls. Yes, ninja girls. Dressed up like, sort of like my Shiranui. But they were censored and changed to aliens for the sake of, well, yeah, at least I got to the checkpoint, thank God. They were censors. Sorry. I'm screwing up my voice here. They were censored for the fact of nudity's sake. Because if you punched them, you could see some sort of... You could sort of see their thigh or whatever. I would find this mission in somebody else's channel and put a link to the description, so at least I'll show you what I'm talking about. Well, whoever has the Japanese version of this game, which, believe it or not, this game wasn't really a single title, but actually a sequel called Ninja Warriors Again. I mean, I didn't really know about the first one. I have to look in on that. All I knew about was this game, because this game was introduced to me. But anyway, you'll have to actually look at that link and see the comparison between my video and the enemies, or the alien enemies, or should I say female enemies, in another person's video. Don't worry, like I said, I will leave a link. Because they do appear in only this act. Well, this stage, anyway. And while I'm on the subject of this game, you're going to be bum-rushed by not just one, not two, but four robots. Get used to it, because it's going to be happening a lot. Oh, and what's a beat-em-up game without, well, an elevator stage? This is the elevator stage for the game. And of course, you'll have to beat up the enemies that appear in order to proceed. I do believe they also have one in TMNT. They had one in, well, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 and 4 and 3. I do believe they have a elevator level there. And I also believe they had an elevator level in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, a game I actually LP'd before. So, yeah, they also have, I mean, they have one in just about every beat-em-ups. I can think of only one that doesn't, and that's Bebe's Kids. But then again, it was a horrible game as it is, and not because of the fact it doesn't have an elevator level. It was a horrible game because, well, it was just a horrible game. Controls and all. Nonetheless, make sure that you're not surrounded when you're in the elevator level, because enemies will tend to do that. That and one other thing, this is the checkpoint of this stage before reaching the boss. So if you happen to lose to the boss, you will be fighting this entire gauntlet. Technically a gauntlet, but you'll be fighting these enemies right before you deal with the boss. Every time. So if you die anywhere past this part, you will be back to fighting enemies before fighting the boss, which makes it kind of tedious. And speak of the devil, boingy, 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 he destroys the elevator. Yeah, I made the sound effects, I have no regrets. But anyway, this guy is just a bigger version of the alien characters. As he leaps over you, try to get behind you, sometimes, if not most of the time, block. But difference is, his range can actually reach to mid-range of the screen. Like so. He has a lower health bar than what the last boss in Stage 6 did. At the same time, he also has an annoying sweep. Thankfully, the enemies in this level can actually kill off this guy. However, I may die a couple of times because, well, that punch of his is not very weak, you know. It's pretty strong, actually. And he loves to take you out of low and high attacks, so be careful. And I died. That sucks. This is the first attempt. Looks like I'm going to have to go to that elevator stage all over again. Yay! Well, not while I'm going to the boss. I might as well bring up something. You see, although I don't think it's much of a big deal that they would actually censor this game much, because as I did say, Kunoichi was slated to be a human. The thing was, she wasn't really censored because they finalized her as a cyber ninja, but they did kept the jiggle physics for some unknown reason. Yep, here we go again. And I can't really punch him anyway, even though I thought I could. Anywho, but as far as for the censorship of this and many other games back in the past, I know I'm it sounds like I'm going off topic, but you know what? This particular level actually brings me up an important point. Well, what I'm trying to say is it brings up an important point. And that point is, when you try to censor something, at least make it to where it makes sense. Now here, Ninja Warriors, I can understand they're making sense to making it into aliens, because after all, the boss is an alien. But to some fans, it would probably make no sense when they actually see the link in the video. But censorship has been my biggest gripe, because there are some things that need to be censored, and there's some things that shouldn't. I mean, perfect examples. One Piece. Or just about anything under the 4Kids label. They did not need to be censored at all for any reason. And there's a reason why. Because whenever 4Kids censor something, they censor too much and they leave out the episode. It's happened in One Piece, it's happened in Yu-Gi-Oh!, this happened in just about anything 4Kids touch. 4Kids would pretty much censor it so bad that it would be completely... well, that episode basically would be completely left out of the continuity. And Sailor Moon, long before 4Kids actually did this, Deke and Gen Neon actually did this too. More Deke than Gen Neon. But Deke would censor a cartoon so badly that the episode was pretty much scrapped because there's literally nothing left. Which makes no sense to the audience when they skip episodes. And then there's the whole Poison debacle, where Poison started off as female, censored to male, and then Capcom, to try to keep from being in the spotlight anymore about having scantily clad women in their fighting games, they basically said that Poison was a transgender just so they can... yeah, this is the third time I die. They basically say Poison was a transgender just so to cover it up. So to be honest with you, they weren't really intended to be transgenders. Believe it or not. The only reason why the person who actually created the Final Fight games actually said Poison was a transgender was to keep the press off of his back. To me, that's kind of lazy. So, with that said, at least they got all these issues out of the way. Because let's face it, people, if you're going to censor something, at least make it to where it makes sense. And I just gave like a few perfect examples of what happens when censorship goes wrong. Oh yeah, definitely Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon was definitely a perfect example, which is probably why we'll never see a 5th season here unless it's on the internet. And fan-dubbed. Because you will only see it in Japanese dub with English subs. No matter how hard you try. Anyway, this is my 4th attempt on this boss. I am still here. I'm trying to find some way to change the subject to keep myself interested. Because we're fighting the same boss over and over again, and he's doing the same thing over and over again. I'm not raging or anything. The boss isn't really hard. It's just the fact that he loves to jump behind you and sucker punch you. And if it wasn't for that, I would actually have beaten this guy not too long ago. Let's be honest, people, the level's not that long. It's just the fact that he just loves to sucker punch people. Why were you fighting somebody? He would intentionally jump over and sucker punch people. And if you focus more on him, you'll get sucker punched by the minions. And that gets on my nerves sometimes. But at the same time, at least the challenge is more appropriate. Because hell, it's a beat 'em up. What do you expect? That stuff's supposed to happen. At least it's not like Bebe's Kids when both characters are weak and no matter how many times you punch, you're barely killing one person and you're on a time limit. A very low time limit to be precise. And it also is home to one of the... Oh, goddammit, what the hell did I do that for? Come on, come on, come on. That was really stupid of me. Okay, get back, Nuke, get back, Nuke. Good. Take that. Yeah, that's right. Keep running into me. Maybe I'll easily take this guy down. Damn it! Damn it! He's almost dead. Come on, man. Damn it! I just hate it when he blocks. Damn it! I can beat him! I can beat him! He's halfway dead! Come on! Come on, RV man! You can do it! Damn it! No! He's almost dead! You can do this! You can do this! Aw, oh, come on! Damn it! Oh, well... I'm going to get my revenge on this guy. And I will do it in the final episode of the game. This is RVman985. That was really cheap. See you guys next time.